Music has taught me a lot. Everything in my life is rhythm to me. Everything that I do when I wake up, come to school, I'm constantly tapping my fingers or my pen on the tables. Everything is rhythm to me, I guess, as a percussionist. But music has taught me that there's a whole other world out there, and it's a whole other art form, and it's pretty much universal that anybody can understand. You can go to any country and play the same piece, and you'll get whole different types of reactions, but everybody understood the music.
Early on in my career as a music director, I really did not understand the problems of rhythm and how rhythm played such an important role, a primary role, in what we were doing. Let me explain that. I used to try to teach rhythm by using books that were written teaching rhythm through scales and this, that, and the other thing, and it really didn't work. We'd do work on a piece of music and we'd learn the rhythm in that particular piece, and then I'd go to another piece with perhaps the same rhythm, but the rhythm did not transfer. And this drove me absolutely crazy in the beginning, and I really didn't understand how to deal with the problem, so I started writing out these rhythm sheets that we clapped and counted. And those rhythm sheets developed into a book which is now published entitled Basics in Rhythm. And at the beginning of our rehearsals, we start by clapping and counting out loud these rhythms. And the rhythms in this book go from very simple half notes and whole notes all the way to Stravinsky-like mixed meter, very difficult rhythms. And by isolating rhythm, by clapping and counting the rhythm without instruments, students are learning this rhythmic solfege, or the syllabalization of rhythms that stays with them. And now they develop this concept of rhythm that will take them from piece to piece, whether it's with full band or chamber ensemble or solo piece, doesn't matter. They know the rhythm for rhythm's sake. So we have removed the difficulty of an instrument where you're thinking about all kinds of ancillary things, pitch, ensemble, tone quality, etc. They can't possibly focus on the purity of rhythm with an instrument in their hands. So we're simply clapping and counting, and it's made all the difference in the world. We basically do not have rhythm problems anymore, and if we do, I simply stop and I ask the students to clap and count the rhythm, which they can do once we finish this book. So it's been really a tremendous improvement in the overall ensemble. Okay, for today, let's do a little rhythm work here. Turn to page 20, and let's start with the key. First, measure in the key. Can I have a volunteer to clap and count that, please? Good. Can we do the next measure, someone? Great. Third measure? And the fourth measure. Good. A duet. Great. Okay, now let's do the exercise together, but let's keep it slow and let's watch our tempo. Okay, here we go. Ready? And 1 and a 2 E and 1 and a 2 E and 1 E and 2 and a 1 E and 2 and a 1 and a 2 E and 1 and 1 E and 2 E and 1 E and 2 E and 1. We're going to start this morning with a rhythm drill that's rather difficult to me. I find this rhythm to be difficult to do and difficult to teach until you really understand it. And I don't usually put rhythms on the board for you, but I thought a good idea today. This quarter note triplet. It's not so bad if you're playing fast, but at a slow tempo it can be rather difficult. So look at page 32, and you see the subdivision that's listed there. Who thinks they can do that? A volunteer do that? Great, and that's exactly this rhythm with the subdivision. Someone do measure 2, please. Okay, I think we have the idea. Let's do the exercise together, okay? Starting right in measure 1. Ready? And 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4. 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4. 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4. 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4. Well, we finally got to the end of this book, And you're better musicians because of it, because of the fact that now you understand these rhythms, you understand how to count and syllabalize them, and no matter what you read, whether it's sight reading or prepared music, you have this fundamental grasp of rhythm, so it transfers from one piece to the next. This is hard stuff, very difficult. Let's try this mixed meter exercise. Who wants to try the first two measures?
1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3.
Wow, that was great. No cue and you're right on target. Good. How about the next exercise?
1 E N 2 E N 1 and 2 3 and 1 2 1 2 3 1 E N 2 E N 1 and 2 3 and 1 2 1 2.
Well, that's excellent. Okay, let's do the whole exercise together. Here we go. Ready? And 1 and 2 and 1 E and 2 E and 1 and 2 3 and 1 2 3 4 1 and 2 1 E and 2 E and 1 2 1 2 3 1 2 and 3 1 2 3. Good. Good. That's very good. And if you remember, if you make a mistake, it's not a problem. Problem is if you stop, just like sight reading. You never want to stop. Good. Okay, if you'd turn, please, in dance toccata to measure 107. 3 measures before 110. This is a section we've had some coordination problems with, and I want to apply the rhythm technique that we use before the rehearsals to this section and help clean it up before you even start to play. So I think we can do this together. Let's start 3 bars before 110, and let's clap and count those rhythms together, okay? And maintain your rhythmic independence. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2. 1.